What's going on, guys? Ryno Bones here, the quick unboxing and review thing. Today's sponsored video is from MAONO. They reached out to me last week to ask if I wanted to check out their new USB microphone. I said absolutely, because I've used a lot of their microphones in the past. My very first microphone that I picked up off Amazon when I first started doing videos was a MAONO USB microphone. Absolutely loved it. I used it for the first 2 years of all of my videos. Used it for live streams, used it for all of that stuff. So I've got some pretty high hopes for this. This costs about $30. There's coupon codes that pop up periodically. For 30 bucks, I think this is going to be worth it. So yeah, let's take a peek. We've got the box here. It's got some nice information here on the back. You guys can pause the video and take a look. Very nice. As usual, their boxes have nice artwork on them. They're nice and shiny and sparkly and clean, and honestly, I can't wait to tear it open. Let's check it out. I really hope you guys can excuse my use of only one camera today. We don't have any air conditioning at the moment, and yeah, the ambient temperature in the house is just that far underneath 90 degrees, and if I turned on all of my lights and got my studio equipment set up, it would quickly reach at least 100, if not more. So I'm gonna keep myself cool. I got some fans going on here, and I'm ready to tear this thing up. First thing out of the box, we got some packaging foam. We got a neat little instruction manual, and I'm gonna set it to the side just in case. Got a metal desk mount here. It is nice and thick and sturdy. Does have some pretty good padding there on the bottom. I've unscrewed and screwed these in already. I'm gonna show an outtake at the very end of the dogs ruining my entire life. But yeah, this feels great. Put together really nicely. I like it. Next thing out is this little pop filter. So all of my p-p-ps and my s-s-sus should be a little bit diffused. It feels really nice. It's made out of metal and it's very stylish. Got a nice lengthy USB cable here to get everything connected up. Got ourselves a plastic ring shock mount. It actually does have some pretty decent movement. Hopefully you guys were able to see that. It is made out of plastic, but it feels really nice in the hand. So I kind of like that. Kind of like that a lot. Next up, we got one of those adjustable mounting arms. It does fold in and out quite nicely. It's got one of those adapter rings for different size microphones and devices. This is the same arm that I use for my overhead camera when I'm using my phone, and it's basically the same arm that I've got on my microphone right now. Here's the microphone itself. It is a little bit small, it is a little bit plastic, but that's kind of what you would expect in this budget price range. What you don't expect in the budget price range is a gain knob, and it actually has a little mechanism in there so you can feel where you're turning. So you're not just going to be going all willy-nilly, lowering your volume and upping your volume. I kind of like that. Mesh up here is made out of metal. Can't really hear that too well, but I can feel it. USB goes in here. It's got some little twisty-doos to get it mounted. So I'm going to do that now, and for the rest of the video, you'll be hearing the audio coming from this MAONO microphone. Got everything hooked up. It was literally as simple as plugging in a USB cord. The audio that you are getting is completely unfiltered. You are hearing fans. I've got a ceiling fan going right here. I've got another fan blowing directly on me over here. And I've got a fan in the hallway blowing air from the open window in the door. So this is what you would expect. No filters, lots of fans, lots of ambient noise going on. Done a little bit of sound adjustment here. I've turned off the little fan that was next to me. Ceiling fan is still going, and the fan out in the hallway is still blowing some nice cool air from the 90 degrees outside right on me. So this is what you would expect if you don't have a fan on. Now for the last segment of the video, I did turn on filters and OBS. I've also turned all of my fans back on because I am absolutely wilting. But this is the audio you can expect if you've got a little bit of know-how to turn on some filters and OBS. And overall, I'm extremely impressed with the audio that's coming out of this $30 microphone. Right now, it is about 2 feet away from my face. I don't have any gain turned on right now. It's right in the center. If I turn up some gain, this is what it could sound like. So let me turn this up. The gain has been turned up. The gain has been turned up a little more. The gain has been turned up substantially. Now the gain's been turned up just a step more. now I've got the gain turned up full speed. So that's how the gain works. I'm going to turn it back down so I'm not peaking. And I really like that they got the little doodad in there to let you know when you've gone back to a fairly neutral setting, because that makes a big difference in the audio. Would you agree? I would totally agree. Ugh, I hate peaking. Honestly, for 30 bucks, you can't do any better. You get this microphone that sounds absolutely fantastic. It does pick up some ambient sound without some filters, but honestly, if I didn't have a bunch of fans blowing on me, it wouldn't have picked any of that up at all. It's got the pop filter, it's got that really nice shock mount, it's got the boom arm, which is extremely versatile, and you can use it for all sorts of different applications. As a kit for 30 bucks, it's a no-brainer. Like, buy this. Absolutely buy this. This is going into my son's room. He's just now getting into some streaming stuff, and he wants to start talking through his videos. This is going to be perfect for him. This is an absolutely great mic for a beginning streamer. It's pretty decent for a podcast. I mean, I haven't been able to tell any main big differences between how this sounds and how my $150 microphone up there sounds. I'm super impressed. MAONO, you do good work. As usual, the link will be in the description, as well as the link to my new Patreon. Consider subscribing, and for my video here, like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I will see you all later. Bye!